Hey, Steve here with a bit of a challenge video here on Call of Duty World War II. So the challenge that was set for me was to try and win a free-for-all match with nothing but a shovel and a throwing knife. So I did this on stream last night and played for about an hour and got absolutely annihilated. Didn't win one match. I got close with one of them, but unfortunately lost it in the end. So I gave up after about an hour and did some editing and things like that, and came back to it, and the very first game I came back I ended up winning. So rather than keeping the footage to myself, I thought I would upload it to you guys. The only one downside was, it's because I wasn't planning on winning the match, I thought I would just give it a go. Don't have any audio to go with it, I was just sat concentrating on myself, which is probably why I ended up winning. So this is the clips. I've edited the first half of the video, because the first half of the video started off a bit slow. Didn't find anybody I did find just killed me. So until about 5 minutes we've got a bit of a jumpy bit, but I'm going to put some commentary behind it, show you what I'm good doing here. So for example, I knew there was a guy back there, I knew I was getting ready with a throwing knife, and I nailed that throwing knife. That was one of them. There's one of them I got from quite a distance as well. That one's coming up, that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is how I did it, and like I say, well done me eventually. So this guy here, knew he was down there, but once again spins around, takes me out. Not much I could do there. That's the thing with the shovel, is if they spot you, you don't have a chance. Your only chance is if they don't spot you. You run behind like that, you take them out, bang, you're dead. Or you get a lucky throwing knife. So I've got to say, when it comes to the throwing knife, there isn't a lot of skill behind it. It's literally just luck of the draw whether it's going to go into them or not. But like I say, you get the odd occasions where you want to use the throwing knife behind them, basically. But anyway, this is one of the hardest challenges I've ever tried, and this bit here, no, it wasn't that bit there, I'm mistaken, I've probably already passed it, where there was two people standing in that room there. I went for the throwing knife, I knew I was going to get one, and I shoveled the other. That was my long distance throw, which I was very impressed with. I love that throw. In fact, I'm going to want to put that on repeat. I'm not going to, because it would take too much effort on editing, but one of the best throwing knives I've ever done. Even if it wasn't a straight line, the distance alone was worth it. So we're about 4 minutes into the game now, and 8 kills, starting to lose some ground here, getting some throwing knives aren't going in. I mean, I got lucky with him, but wasn't feeling too confident. I was thinking, well, it's going alright, but it's not going brilliantly. But like I say, it starts picking up. In a minute we're going to get a 5 kill streak right off the bounce, and that completely turns the game around. This guy just disappeared, I swear. It literally, he just disappeared and had to go for somebody else. Had another instance of that, which we'll pick up on later on as well, where it was literally, he was in front of us, span a little bit, and then he just disappeared. Him, I got him, nice. He's definitely some of the bit of an advantage in the fact that there's a few Christmas newbies here, and does help out. I think in a couple of weeks' time this challenge will become almost impossible again once everybody's settled down and used to the game. But at the moment I took advantage of a few people who weren't entirely. So this guy as well, I think he just got annoyed at me using a shovel, so decided he was going to use a shovel as well. I mean, he's not half as good as I am in his shovel skills, but there you go. But like I say, I had fun with it. If I was you, I'd have a go at this challenge as well. It can be fun, it can be frustrating as hell as well though, at times, but for the most time it's really good fun. So I think this is where my 5 kill streak comes in. I may be wrong, but I've already getting 2. I get this shotgunner on the right, and I'm going to take out the guy on the left. Oh no, yeah, that guy there. I knew I was going to come get him. So that worked in. It kind of put the game back in my favour. So where I was like 7 kills behind, now I'm only 1 kill behind. I even get this one, which was lucky. Incendiary shotguns, I don't know what you think of them, but they're a right pain to me, because you kill them and it's sort of like a suicide gun almost. It's even worse than what I'm using there, in the fact that theirs is a 2-hit kill, but in the fact that if they shoot, you're probably going to get them. You're probably going to get your kill, but it's going to take some time, so you're probably going to die as well. So quite annoying weapon. I've used it a few times, but on free for all I wouldn't use it, especially unless you're doing some sort of challenge video like I am here, because I wouldn't use a spade usually, but I thought I'd go for it here. It was the hardest thing I could think of, and eventually, like I say, managed to succeed. So what we've got here, we have another guy right in front of me. Horrible throwing knife. Try and chase him, but I'm not going to catch him because he's using the same perks as I am and end up dying in the cause. But it's still going well. 4 minutes left. Only a few kills behind. Definitely doable was what going through my head at this point. And thought it's going to be iffy. Because when I was doing my stream, we had a position in this as well. Horrible throwing knife again. Like, some of my throwing knives go really well and some of them go terribly. There's always, if you're playing free-for-all, always someone sitting down there that you're going to pick off really easily. If you're lucky. When you got a 50-50, they're going to be looking one way, whereas you're going to be looking to run one of them. If they spot you, you're probably going to die. If you go the other way, you're probably going to kill them. So, horrible place to camp, but also a good place to pick up kills if you need someone free for all. If you're running behind, here we go. I think no, I wouldn't even knew there would be someone there. Like I told you, always someone there. That's where I got a lot of me kills, and another lovely throwing knife. They're all not amazing in the sense that they're not overbuilding this lucky skill. It's literally like that's where I tended to go, and that's where I'm going to get. So it's a lot easier to use than previous throwing knives, I think. And he disappeared there. Where did he go? I know you're going to tell us he's probably behind that rock, because when I run up here he then reappears down there, but I swear he just disappeared. And then horrible bit of skill here, and I end up dying. That's the problem with that spot, like I say. Plenty of kills, but you're probably going to get killed on the way as well. 2 minutes left, 8 kills to go. And again, still a bit tight, still a bit, well, maybe, and I probably should have shoveled him, but throwing knives gets the job done as well. But now I don't have me throwing knife to get him, but I still get him anyway. Ooh, I'm sitting there for him because he knows he's going to come round, but even though he did, that was too much damage to be able to get him. So here, my blood's running really high now, high pressure. That could have gone either way. If he put his strafe run slightly higher, I would be dead at this point. But you're going down like so. Don't know why he's running around with a pistol, but taking the lead here. But really close. Heart's really pounding. Am I going to do it? Am I going to find these 4 people before the other guys do? We'll see. That was very lucky in the fact that I probably should have died. But again, you need luck when doing this challenge. And there's another one hiding exactly where I told you. I think there's about 6 or 7 kills done from that one particular spot, just from there. And that perk, it's a pain because you know people are looking at you, but at the same time you know people are looking at you, so you can turn around and get them. And that should have been the 30th kill, but the incendiary got him. So I'm really pounding. Am I going to do this? Am I going to do this? Oh, someone behind me. Go for it. Get in. I will get the victory. Not easy. Not easy in the slightest. That was at least took 20 attempts overall before I finally got a win. But there's some winning footage for you, showing you what to do. I hope you enjoyed. Have a go yourself. See if you like it. Comment if you do and enjoyed it. But for now, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!